to take place Tuesday night. Again, the tickets are available today. And remember, too, that special match, Jimmy Hart will be in the ring going against Pat Hutchinson, as well as all of the other bouts that we talked to you about. So you make your plans right now to be there Tuesday. We got more action. Be back to it in just a moment.
This match is one fall, 15-minute time limit match. One fall only, 15-minute time limit. In the ring is Rick Morton. And there's the King, you see, on the right of the screen, coming into the wrestling area now. He has Jimmy Hart with him. Introducing from Nashville, Tennessee.
Wait a minute, you just lost one.
Yeah.
Oh, no, okay.
All right, that's from Nashville, Tennessee at 193 pounds on the right of your screen, Rick Morton, and Sonny King is in his corner. On the left of your screen, from Memphis, Tennessee, 228 pounds, Jerry the King Lawler. He has Jimmy Hart in his corner. Again, a one-fall, 15-minute time limit match. Referee is Jerry Calhoun.
Okay, Jerry Calhoun in there. Sonny King out with Rick Morton and Jimmy Hart, who's been a long-time friend of Jerry's. He usually sits at our timer's desk and they're getting a chair for him. Good night, Jerry. Just a second, we got a chair.
Get him a chair back in the dressing room where it belongs.
Lawler complaining about Sonny King being out here. Rick just wanted a little insurance, and Sonny sitting over in his corner because Jimmy Hart is, in fact, on this side of the ring with Jerry Lawler. Don't you worry about Rick Morton in there and worry about keeping Jimmy Hart in his chair. Jimmy is sat at our timer's desk in a lot of cities and a lot of places rooting for Jerry, and just recently has ended up in his corner in there, and that's being a little more than a #1 fan. If we're ready, okay? Here we go. Action about to get underway here, Dave.
Maybe because Lawler is still unhappy. He's still complaining about Sonny King. The bell rang the first time a couple of minutes ago, and Lawler was complaining, so he rang the bell again. And Lawler is still unhappy that Sonny King is over in Rick Morton's corner, and he goes to referee Jerry Calhoun now.
Sonny adding some words of advice on going against Jerry Lawler. Rick Morton, a fine young wrestler. This is a big test and a big opportunity for Rick, Dave.
And we are into action. Rick Morton takes Lawler down to the mat. And Lawler, over to referee Jerry Calhoun, starts complaining immediately. He said, he pulled my hair. It's the only way he could get me off my feet. That is one of the favorite Lawler tactics. Immediately complain to the referee and keep it up throughout the match, whether your opponent does anything wrong or not. And it can be an effective tactic because it gets the referee watching your opponent a little more closely maybe than he's watching Lawler for an illegal thing or two, and Lawler will use that opportunity if he gets it, believe me. Lawler back to the corner to confer with Jimmy Hart. We're at 2:45 now.
You got Jimmy making those conversational remarks to the referee. He's pulling hair, he's pulling hair. He never pulled hair.
Sonny King with a word of advice to Rick Morton over in his corner. Morton on the mat.
Sonny telling the referee what was the fact of the matter, and the referee breaks it up.
Yep. He made Lawler break the hold. And Lawler says, so far, there's not been a lot of action in this one. It kind of reminds me of the basketball coach calling timeout just before the foul shot. It's been a game of strategy so far between Lawler and Sonny King. Lawler very unhappy that King is over in Rick Morton's corner. Morton started with a leg dive. Backed away from it. Morton gets a headlock on Lawler. Four minutes, 15 seconds gone.
Sonny, who is a very cagey guy himself, and in his own right, an excellent manager. As a matter of fact, was the Wrestling Fans Manager of the Year because of the record that his wrestlers had in the win column. Rick is fortunate. He caught the eye of Sonny, and Sonny was very taken with his aggressiveness. And there's some of it right there.
There's the deed. He cut the shoulders down. He couldn't keep them there long, but he had Lawler's shoulders on the mat briefly. Lawler on his feet. And referee Jerry Calhoun is telling him, keep the fist open. Lawler steps out of the ring, down onto the floor.
That's part of that strategy we were talking about, Dave. Rick had it going right then, and Sonny was telling him, stay on him, stay on him, stay on him, don't let him breathe. And the referee stepped in because it looked like Lawler was going to get out of hand. Then Lawler jumps out on the floor, and that slows the pace down further.
That's right.
Lawler has been a notoriously slow starter, and he was trying to slow it down. He didn't want to stay in there.
He's back in now. He's awful worried about Sonny King. And referee Jerry Calhoun is telling Sonny, you've got to stay seated in the corner. A little more discussion. Now Lawler's upset with the crowd because they're yelling, go, Rick, go. Morton trying to set up on the headlock again, but this time very near the ropes. Lawler forces him back to the rope, fires him across the way, both of them going with the rope. Oh, Lawler going to throw the right hand. Morton's got it down. 1, 2. 2 count is what he got on him. Morton grabs him quickly. Morton staying on him. Sonny King saying, keep him tied up. Morton grabs him again. Lawler is trying to make it over to the corner. Morton gets his shoulders down. Count of 1. Look at Morton. Stay on him. Count of 1. 1 count again, all he gets. Lawler trying to get out of the ring. He's down on the floor. Almost right into the arms of Sonny King. Lawler back over to his corner. Rick Morton doing as he was told by Sonny King early in the match. Keep him tied up. We're at 7 minutes, 20 seconds. 7:20 gone in the match. Lawler wants himself declared the winner for some reason. I don't know. In his opinion, he was done wrong by Rick Morton and Sonny King.
Jerry Calhoun finally gets him back in the ring to get back to wrestling again. Jerry is not inclined to take up the battle at the moment.
Asking for silence from the crowd, and I don't think his chances are very good at getting it.
Not very good. Crowd hollering, go, Rick, go. We've got, what, about 7 minutes left in this bout. 8 minutes have passed and about 7 minutes to go in this match.
Foot to the midsection by Lawler. Follows with the upper part of the arm across the back of the neck. Now the King smiling. Oh, he fired a right fist. Caught Rick Morton right on the jaw with it. Morton fights back with the right hand of the midsection. Lawler again with that right hand.
Oh, boy.
Lawler with a suplex.
Big suplex on Morton.
Lawler, he didn't go for a cover there. Boy, we've seen that backfire how many times?
Didn't ever.
Guy had a chance to recover and didn't go for it. Lawler did not go for the cover after the suplex. He feels, obviously, that he's got the match well in hand now. Oh, hoo, hoo. Smile. The confident. Oh, yeah. Morton. Fighting back on his feet. Lawler takes him over to the corner. Oh, Jimmy Hart from outside the ring.
All right, Jimmy.
Pounded Rick Morton.
Come on.
Here comes Sonny
Get
King.
him out of there, Sonny.
Sonny King. After Hart, Sonny King grabbed by Jerry Lawler. Referee says ring the bell. That's going to be it. Lawler and King going at each other. Jimmy Hart with his belt after Rick Morton. Sonny King starts after Hart. And Hart makes a fast exit, followed by Jerry Lawler. Stopped. All right. Both of them running full speed. Both sides. Yeah. So it's stopped. It's going to be no contest in the record books. The time.